budget smartphone from the past? Let's see. Following on from the success of the high-end Samsung Galaxy S and Samsung Galaxy S2, the Korean tech expanded its range of intergalactic named phones with the Samsung Galaxy Ace, touching down 5 years ago and entering as a mid-level handset. Thus, with the raising expectation that possible with a wallet-friendly smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy Ace, which also flies under the flag of the Samsung GT S5830, has since swapped a sub-series of its own version, the Samsung Galaxy Ace 2, 3 and 4. Coming down from the 5-inch screen of my Samsung Galaxy S4, the screen seems like a joke come true. It have also an advantage to my hands are not too big, so the 3.5-inch screen goes okay for me. These are the main specs shown at the border. It was announced 2011, it has a Corning Gorilla Glass Model 1, Android 2.3 updated to Gingerbread, a Qualcomm Snapdragon S1, an 800 MHz ARM CPU and a 5 megapixel camera. So following up the menu review for this phone, and if you like this video, like and subscribe. Okay, so from the browser. Opening this browser, it's slow, and opening every page on this phone is slow, but it's working. So thumbs up for the opening pages. It's open bell. Okay, so this is a test of the phone arena. We'll see now how many seconds it takes to open and load the page. Okay, so waiting. Connected to my Wi-Fi at home. Okay, it's still loading the page, not loaded enough, but it's usable for no power user. If you have something to read, an emergency reading, it's okay. It's still loading the page. Really slow phone, but okay for emergency reading. Okay, you can make a coffee and come back and your page will be loaded. The pinch zoom, it's okay. Nothing special for the time that was produced. I think that will never work like that. So now lagging out when exiting. The camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. It's okay, and the autofocus system is okay. It's a 2.8 camera, I think. Okay, working. So now the Facebook Lite. It was installed by a SD card that I put inside this phone because this phone don't allow you to download it from the Google Play App Store because it's too slow and the Google App Store doesn't work very well. So it's working, but you have to download it from the Facebook page opened in the Internet Explorer. The timer is okay, and every time you have to clear the memory, clear the application to use this phone because it's filling up the memory and the RAM very fast. So every time close application and come back to the main menu. Then we have the calendar, and the calendar it's synchronizing all my stuff, that's okay. The Gmail application installed natively to this phone is working, so thumbs up for this Gmail test. And the other test is the Viber and Messenger. Viber installed from nPage. It's an older version but working, and all messages are synchronized well, such as the WhatsApp application also synchronized well. So it makes only problem with the Google Drive backup because you can install it in this phone. It has an old version, and when you press download it's not happening nothing. It's staying to the starting download process and nothing happens. So a weird situation, but this is an old phone Good. The calculator is working. Entering the settings, we have the clock, calendar, okay, the gallery working, loading the images, so working the gallery well. Let's turn back to the settings. Yeah, the gallery is fine. Next, the FM radio. It's a good thing to have it. Many new phones don't have it. And all share application, I think it's not working anymore because it's too old. The Google Play thing, so sometimes works, sometimes not. It's crashing many times and makes this message here, sorry. Okay. After that we have an email application working fine. A search tab from the Internet Explorer working, and the really good thing, the maps. They are old, I think from the Gingerbread version, but they are working. So the layers, the terrain, the satellites, maybe the traffic, I don't know, I didn't try it. But okay, for a star coin it's working and finding streets and satellite view. So thumbs up for this. Other time it's messaging social media, nothing special. Entering the settings, this is the about phone, so you can see here the Android version is 2.3.6 and it makes a custom zombie by Jack Lawrence. Okay, so never saw that. This is a Gingerbread version of this phone, and updates are not working, so you can update. It says sorry. All the stuff is stocked in this phone. I put a 1 GB card, and the Google Talk application does not work anymore. So if you have an Hangouts and have an account of Hangouts, you cannot connect because this is a Google Talk phone and not working anymore. So other time the latitude discontinued from Google, the voice section are working, the navigation is working, a little bit too slow but it's working. So the places were also working, but they are slow and not such a good thing at today's point. So exiting the screen. The news and weather are working fine. So really fine working. I thought that maybe will not work anymore, but for reading when I'm waiting something or someone, the voice recorder is active. And going to YouTube, a very old application of YouTube, but for surprise it's working and it's loading all the pages. Today I really watched a YouTube live event and it's working. So good thing to know. That was all. Feel free to subscribe and like this video if you want. Thank you.